What is going on, guys? Fortunate here. Welcome back to the channel. First and foremost, I do want to apologize for the lack of videos. Honestly, I was kind of torn on what I wanted to post for a while because I can post things about the new Modern Warfare 3 and new opinions and stuff like that, but I kind of wanted to hold off for right now because honestly, I just felt like I was getting a little bit repetitive with them. So I'm gonna let the game settle in, and obviously I could still cover some stuff on that game, but and you guys know me, I'll never go anywhere with the OG CODs, but that's kind of the purpose of this video, man. Every once in a while, I do come back and watch some of this SM2 gameplay, and if there's anyone out there from the SM2 development team that still has more gameplay, please message me on Twitter. It is down below in the description. Fortunate FL. I would love to see some more gameplay, man. I really would. It is such a shame that Activision had to shut this down, send a cease and desist to you guys. It is truthfully devastating. For those of you guys that are unsure of what SM2 was, it was a community-made Call of Duty. You know, people like us that are, just fed up with the new CODs and like the way that Activision treats their community and stuff like that. Just it's like every year and out, like right now, it all just feels like the same game. It all just feels like they're making you spend money to buy the same product, and it's kind of BS. But that's what the developers of SM2 were trying to do. They were trying to make an original Call of Duty that everyone would love. And man, the only things I ever saw about this game was just the most positive feedback ever, because this is what everyone in the community wanted, man. Something like this with like a mix of all the games, which kind of reminds me a little bit of COD Online, but not like, I think it's way better than COD Online if this was ever released. But yeah, it's just kind of sad that Activision had to pull that card, because I genuinely think they had to send that. Like, this was going to be free to play. Like, shout out to the developers, free to play. You didn't have to pay a single dollar to play it. But I feel like the thing is, Activision was that scared that a free-to-play Call of Duty made by community developers would ruin like their revenue with their new games and such. So that's why they shut it down, which from a business standpoint, I guess it makes sense for them to try and shut it down, which unfortunately they did. But dude, it is such a shame, man. It is such a shame that we literally have to basically get the community together to design a game like this. And like, dude, this wasn't even made with, I'm pretty sure they had an like obnoxious amount of people making the new Modern Warfare 3 or Modern Warfare 2. I forget what it was. Don't take my word for it, but it was a sick amount of devs to make that last Call of Duty. And dude, you can subtract that by like 85%, and that's who was designing freaking SM2, and it looks 100 times better than anything I would have played in the upcoming years released by Activision. They couldn't let this go on any longer, because if this actually got released, man, it would completely split their player base like by a really lot, because anyone with a PC would have downloaded this game, and like it had a full progression thing. I mean, there's full in-depth videos. I'm not sure if all of them are still up on their channel, but you guys are more than welcome. Go check them out, SM2 on YouTube. I'll actually leave it in the description as well. There's a couple other videos. I'm pretty sure they had a website. They have a Discord. I'm not 100% sure what the Discord is, but I know it's probably on their channel if it's still there. But for real though, SM2 actually had it all, and just by looking at, like, this isn't even like full like release game like footage. This was in progress. You can see it in like a light watermark on the bottom of the screen. It was still in progress, so there was things they were still updating, obviously, and working on animations and stuff like that. But you could think of guns from like MW2, the OG one, MW3, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Ghosts, Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 4, Black Ops 3, and like all these different guns, like the best guns from all those games, the ones that were the most satisfying to use and stuff like that, thrown into one Call of Duty with all the best maps from those games. I'm not sure exactly what the maps were in this, but they do showcase all the weapons in the game actually in one video on their channel. It is just so cool, man. The stuff they did to this mod to make this game was probably just one of the coolest things anyone's ever done for the community. And Activision shuts it down because like it's just so lame, man. I don't even want to get into it, but I feel like I've made a lot of ranting videos recently, but I was just scrolling through my YouTube and the SM2 popped up, and I feel like this deserved a video, man. It is just so good, man. And shout out to the guys on the SM2 development team, because I'm not taking any credit for this. I literally just saw the game, saw them design it, and I said, wow, this is the most amazing thing I've ever seen. And coming from me, someone who's like an OG COD player, so I thought it was so damn unique. And I was like, dude, if this comes out, this is going to be the greatest game ever, like the greatest Call of Duty ever, because it's all the games I love, the OG games, mixed into one game. It truthfully was just such a masterpiece, man. And I'm just, oh, every time I look back at it, it really just makes me sad. This could have been exactly what the community needed, and it's a damn shame, bro. It really is. And if this mod is still out there somewhere, hopefully one day, I mean, I know it's very unlikely now with the Activision cease and desist, but bro, hopefully one day we will all get to play this game. Seriously, bro. I would absolutely freaking go crazy to see this. I mean, like the movement, the OG movement, stuff like that is awesome. Don't get me wrong. Some of like the new faster paced movement is cool too, but the OG Call of Duty movement will never be topped, man. It'll never be topped. It really won't. And the OG maps as well, bro. You cannot beat the OG versions of the maps. As much as they try to remaster maps nowadays, they're always going to screw it up in some sort. I mean, freaking adding doors to the newer maps, bro. I hate that more than anything in the world. I don't mind like the just little tweak in the graphics to make the maps look a little bit brighter and stuff like that. Like, that is exactly what they did in SM2, and that's why it is so freaking perfect, bro. And every time I come back and watch this gameplay, it gets me so hyped. Like, I'm actually watching like a multiplayer reveal again for Call of Duty. Nowadays, when they reveal multiplayer, it's like, dude, we know what we're getting. It's the same thing as last year, just maybe updated, maybe looking a little different. That's about it. But, dude, looking at this and like just makes me feel so happy inside, like so happy inside yet so sad. Like, I absolutely would have loved to play this game, man. I feel like this COD would have been a game that I would have actually enjoyed grinding. Nowadays, when I want to make a video on Modern Warfare 3 or the new game, dude, it's like pulling teeth trying to play the game. And honestly, most of my gameplay of it is just me messing around. It's like, I don't really care. Sometimes, you know, I'll do those really competitive videos just to show like about skill-based matchmaking nowadays and stuff like, oh, this is like a reverse boosted lobby. This is the super sweaty lobby of like a 1.3 KD or something like that. But dude, this is a Call of Duty where I actually feel like I would have grinded camos, had so much fun. You got max level, max prestige, stuff like that, dude. There's all the titles, all the emblems, so much stuff in this game, and there was so many different weapons, so many different things you could do, bro. It's just, it had the feeling of being that old school Call of Duty, yet so much more was added to it that it felt new, you know? If they want to save Call of Duty from the freaking trenches, dude, I feel like for me and a lot of you guys, I feel like less is more. Simplicity in Call of Duty was the best Call of Duties we had, man. Just, you know, nothing too crazy. You get one attachment, two attachments if you use bling or something like that. You know, 3 perks and a grenade, a claymore, a stun. Maybe even we could go back to like, I don't know, maybe the system in the OG Modern Warfare 2 was a little OP, having like shotguns as secondaries and stuff like that. But even so, that stuff was so damn cool. But just the simplicity of, you know, you get a gun, you get a pistol, you get 1 to 2 attachments, not freaking trying to read an essay nowadays to pick one damn red dot sight to put on your gun. It's like, bro, what is all this crap, bro? What is all this crap? It's just like, come on, man, you're confusing my brain. We don't need this. It's a red dot sight, it's a silencer, a holographic sight, ACOG, thermal. Just bring me back to the basics, man. I really want to be optimistic and say maybe one day, but it's like I don't even know what to say anymore. Or I don't think Call of Duty will ever return to something like this. It is just too far gone, bro. That's the way it feels, at least for me. I don't know how it feels for you guys, but like, like you can enjoy the new Call of Duties, but you can't tell me watching this back. And also, I get it if you like picked up Call of Duty and like Modern Warfare 2, the new one in 2022, or Modern Warfare 2019, and you like that style of games. But if you never got the chance to play the older ones, oh my god, man, you are missing out. I mean, I'm not gonna say like, you know what, you have to enjoy it, but if you don't enjoy it, that's fine, but you have to give it a chance to play the older CODs and realize how much greater they were than these new games we are getting. You would be freaking blown away, man. blown away. And like, I feel like a lot of us have been here long enough to see the difference in effort and listening to the community over the years. I used to be so excited to play a new Call of Duty when it first came out, right on the dot. And it's like, nowadays, dude, I don't really care anymore because it's like the same exact thing. And I know I've said it a couple times, it's the same exact thing every year. You know what you're getting. You're going to get those 1 to 2, maybe 3 fun games in the beginning of the game and make you feel like, oh, you're a little bit hooked. And then skill-based matchmaking kicks in, and it's literally the same exact thing as last year on repeat. Yeah, I don't know what else to say though. I just really enjoy the content of SM2, just watching it back here and there. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you guys are brand new. If you want to see some more content over on SM2, I will link the channel once again. And yeah, if there's anyone out there watching from the SM2 dev team, please hit me up if there's any extra other recorded gameplay or anything like that. I would really love to see it. Contact me on Twitter, or you can contact me here. Once again, FortunateFL on Twitter. But nonetheless, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to the SM2 team for trying to build this absolute masterclass of a game. I seriously do appreciate all your work, and I'm sure a lot of other people did too. But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out and have a great day.